Now, let's talk about some of the qualities or factors that we want to keep in mind when we're trying to decide who to name as our successor trustee. Jessica, I'll let you start.
An obvious one is trustworthiness. This is someone that you are trusting to follow your instructions and handle your assets for you.
Right. That's why we call them a trustee. It's right there in the name. I would say maybe one of the more important ones after that is reliability. And by that, I'm sort of focusing on someone, you're looking for someone who follows through, who actually does what they are committed to doing. They're not going to procrastinate. They're not going to do a sloppy job. They're going to actually do what they committed to doing.
Another one is the availability and the bandwidth to take on this job. It does take a lot of work, and someone who is maybe already juggling raising young kids while also having a super demanding job, they might just not have the bandwidth to take it on.
Yeah, this is a really important one. People don't realize how much work this job can be until they get, elbow deep in it. And it's very important to bear that in mind, that maybe you're thinking about naming a child. Take a look at what that child's life is already like. Another one that we sort of have people ask about, does it matter where my trustee lives? Does the geography matter? And I would say it's not critical. We have a lot of successor trustees that we work with who don't live in California. The job can be done remotely. In the case of incapacity, it might be better if the trustee was geographically, desirable, but I don't think that's a critical aspect. Do you, Jessica?
No, the job can be done for the most part remotely.
Yeah. Okay. But what would you say about legal or financial experience? Sometimes we have that conversation with clients, like this one child has a lot of financial experience, this other one has none, so I'm picking the first one.
Yeah, having that kind of experience can definitely be a plus, but it's not required at all. And your successor trustee not only can, but should consult with professionals such as an attorney, a CPA, a financial advisor if needed. So they don't need to personally have that experience because they can and should be consulting with people to help them with that.
Right. Which I guess brings me to one final quality that's a little more nuanced, I guess, is that you want to look for someone who's not all caught up in their own ego or status. In other words, who has the ability to recognize when they don't know everything and they do need to rely on someone for some help, like talk to an attorney. Don't assume you know everything and assume that you're going to do it correctly, because a mistake can be costly for the whole family.
Thank you for joining us today for another episode of Absolute Trust Talk Live. If you enjoyed listening in, then don't forget to subscribe. You can find us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you may listen by searching Absolute Trust Talk. While you're there, we would also love for you to leave us a review. And then why not share your favorite episodes with family, friends, or colleagues too? You can find all of our shows and corresponding show notes by visiting absolutetrustcounsel.com. You'll also find a variety of other free resources, including our ebooks, videos, blogs, presentations, and more. If you need help with your estate planning or administration, we also offer a free discovery call to help get the process started. You can find more information on booking your session by visiting absolutetrustcounsel.com/scheduling. Don't forget to keep an eye out for our next live episode. If you join us for the broadcast, you can submit questions during the show. But if not, don't worry. You can always get in touch with us by sending a quick message to info@absolutetrustcounsel.com. Thanks again for listening. We'll see you soon.